Smitty back in the 2001-2 season, you led the NBA in three-point shooting. Over 47% from deep. Did you play in the wrong era?
I don't think so, Kevin, but I do wish at times I could have played a few seasons in this era. That season, I only took about 3 trades per game. Now, I'd be taking like 15. Kevin.
Here's Caruso. After New York gets the 3, we've got Johnson. Jones is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Posey in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Here's Anunoby. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Markkanen can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. Johnson right side. Pass to Posey. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Posey. Posey's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Outside, Martin. Markkanen against Johnson. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Claxton. And that one is hammered home.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Sharp. Here's the 3. Markkanen. It's good on the putback.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Posey. He's covered by Ball. And Posey kicks to Anunoby. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Sharp. That's good. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 17 rebounds. And here is Anunoby. They set the screen. New York needs to get off a shot. Claxton gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Ball finds Markkanen. And he gets it to go. Markkanen's got 12 points here in the second half.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
Markkanen on the double team. Jones, that's for 2. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Anunoby, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Caruso with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Markkanen missing again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Claxton. Dishes it to Posey. A Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Caruso, the pass to Markkanen. Markkanen missing again. The Knicks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Posey. He's covered by Ball. Down low, here's Jones. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bol. He's checked in for the Bulls. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
So it's the Knicks now, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Outside Fournier. Buries it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And here is Markkanen, following Evan Fournier's 3. Markkanen can't get it to go. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Now, here's Sharp. Tight defense on him, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And New York making a change here. Here's Davidson. Screen by Jones. Davidson passes to Irving. Bucket is good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. 14 feet away. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Pretty tall for his position. It's nice to see Ball use his height to create second chance opportunities.
Here's Davidson from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now, here is Irving. The pass to Parker. Irving against Bol. Outside Irving. Here's Parker. And the 3 ball is good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Terrific recognition from Markkanen. He understands exactly when to go for alley-oops.
Parker, the pass to Jones. There's a good screen. Top of the key. And no good that time. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Hey, Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show you how far you've come as a team?
Yeah, sure. You know, we obviously showing progress. But we want to be a very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll
We always see trends come and go. In the NBA, Grant, it seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Then there's Willie Hernan-Gomez. Then there's Otto Porter, and it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Love. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Porter with it. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. but tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, BA, it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
Now here's Stewart. Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. The shot no good. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Launches it. Rebounded by Warwick. Now Stewart. Here's Warwick. And here's Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Kleba passes to Stewart. Dallas no good that time either. Allen against Powell. And here's Allen. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to
Doors were in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after games.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A three-pointer is right on target. May's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Rubio misses. The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Ryan. Passes it to Holmes. The Hawks working the ball around. Jacks up a 3. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the screen. Palestrieri. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's McClung, covered by Rubio. The pass to May. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 16. Rubio outside. Pass to Ramsey. Launches it. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Got a piece of it. Here's Palestrieri. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Lynch, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's May. Young outside. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 23.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Lynch, a screen on Young. Pass to Lynch. This one for 3. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's May. And he banks in the layup. May's got 7 points for the quarter. And here's Rubio. Passes to Lynch. Here's Ramsey. Rebound by the Hawks. May's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here is Lynch. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And May gets it to go.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Young against Rubio. Now the pass to Lynch. Back to Rubio. From the wing. It's hauled in by Trae Young. The Hawks trail by 14. To the paint. No good with the layup.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Rubio with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Rubio's got 12 points here in the second half. Atlanta has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Young pass to May. To the inside, Sharp. Off with the layup.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now, here's Rubio. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Sharp.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Minnesota calls timeout. Atlanta making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Lee's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, but he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Ramsey. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Holmes setting the pick for Young. Pass to Holmes. Back to Young. From deep three-point land. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Minot's got 7 rebounds in the game. Rubio outside. He tries for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Holmes got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Young against Rubio. Pass to May. Here's Ryan. Driving in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Rubio. Good on the three-point shot. Rubio's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Minnesota.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Here is Rubio after the basket by Atlanta. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Lee. Here's Ramsey, guarded by Holmes. Fades. The shot by Ramsey, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
To the middle. And it's Lynch with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Rubio. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Holmes. Young looking around. Here's Ryan. It drops. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Ricky. You've played in a lot of big games, but what does it mean to you to make a big contribution tonight?
Yeah, it means something. It means that we win. But, I mean, of course, I'm happy. But the most important thing is that we play as a team. We did it today, and we make shots.
Great performance all around, Ricky. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Yeah, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Anderson out there with Markkanen. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Young in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Here's Young, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Just 3 to shoot. Young finds Claxton.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
The West leading by 6.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Now, here is Young. Henderson with a screen on Doncic. Young, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And here's Doncic from the arc. East grabs the miss.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Now here's Henderson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Henderson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Doncic. It's hauled in by the East. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now, here is Young. Launches a 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. Olynyk is checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, here is Young. Porzingis with the block.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Henderson. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists tonight.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Dependable performance from Holiday. So reliable. This is a guy who is unshakable by the high stakes in that situation.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Doncic left side. No good on the 3.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Young passes to Claxton. Henderson with the screen for Holiday. Over Sabonis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Holiday. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
There's the pick, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
19 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win. And
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's covered by Holiday. Out left to the wing. 4 on the clock. To take the lead. Rebound Boston.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
They've got Nick Richards, and it's Bird in a 2-guard. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And the Hornets with possession here. He's covered by Holiday. To the inside, Richards.
Yes! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
"12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside White. Batase with a screen. And it's good. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 1. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
They could win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And what a huge win for the Boston Celtics. Boy, they did such a good job putting that first loss behind them and focusing on securing that coveted 8th spot here tonight.
That's right, B.A. They pushed out the distractions and made sure they punched their tickets for the playoffs. Well done.
Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. Tonight, just an appetizer for what's in store beyond these play-in games. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.
Shot from the inbound. It falls!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Beverly. Shoots from 8. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency.
to Barrett to take the lead. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Washington's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. So for the Raptors right now, D'Anthony Melton out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Bowman in at the 4. Now here's Melton. Outside Monk from downtown. Money from deep.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Patton. Monk covers. Just 5 to shoot. McLaughlin passed to Farrell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. The Raptors making a switch here. Green is checked in. Hits both from the stripe. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're down by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was giving across in their huddle. He was encouraging his guys, telling them, quote, just continue to run through the plays, explore the options. You're doing a great job. Now just focus on finishing this one.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Barrett. He's closely guarded. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
5 ticks left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. From deep 3-point land. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And the Toronto Raptors will move on. They'll take a 4-2 series victory here in the 2nd round. And
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A well-practiced shooter like Doncic should have this down cold, but we'll have to wait and see if he does.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. For three, Barrett. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the three to tie.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Is what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So the Dallas Mavericks are the NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. Let's go to the floor. Here is Adam Silver presenting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. you